Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at a topic that I really found interesting for my heart, which is artificial intelligence in our society. If you lived in a rock, first of all, I'm going to explain you, in my point of view, what AI means. Then we're going to take a really close look at it and make a realistic impression about AI. We're going to see what limitation it has, followed by the malicious ways that you can use AI. Then we're going to take a look at AI in developing economies, the jobs, and the effect that AI have to the workforce. And at the last, we're going to take a really short conclusion about it. So, what the fuck AI is? AI is not like a brain, super brain, a living creature, what most people think. No, it's a set of algorithms and it's a set of models that, based on data, we produce outcomes. Based on data and based on the results that happens in the past, it finds patterns and follow those patterns. It produces a most probabilistically outcome given some inputs. All right, so in today's words, the view of AI it's separated into two paradigms, which is over optimistic and over pessimistic ones. The over optimistic ones are the guys who think AI is such a danger. It's gonna become a Terminator and it's gonna conquer the whole world like in the last Mission Impossible movies, which nah, it's not gonna happen, all right? And then we have pessimistic ones, which think that AI, yeah, it's cool, it's fine, it's cool, but it doesn't do anything. And this has actually happened recent years in, I don't know, 2002, or 2002, 2009, 10, 13, I don't know, where people had really high expectation of AI, and then actually found out that they cannot do those things, and the AI community take a really backstep. But nowadays, hey, surprise, AI can do the things that wasn't able to do a decade ago. So, what is the most perfect way, the most realistic way of looking at AI? Is the middle part. It's for you to know that AI is a really good technology. It can help us to develop faster in different aspects of our life, but we should not be super mega hype about it. We should take the middle way. All right, Opa, Houston, we have a problem. AI is amazing. Yeah, true, it produces amazing results. But how the fuck it does produce those, right? And here's a problem. We call it black box problem. Look at this pen, right? You as a human, you just see it and you know it's a pen. But how you actually can define it's a pen? You look at it, you see the function that it performs and the other aspects of it, and you think that it's a pen, right? But can you explain how does your brain work? Like how did your brain figure out that this is a pen? This is called a black box problems. And in a community, this is a problem. AI produces amazing outcomes, but it could not explain itself how it rise to those problems. Fortunately, a transform amount of work has been done, and now AI can somehow show his work. For instance, here you have an image which predicts the probability of a lung collapse, and the AI predicts if it will and if it will not. And it shows based on a heat map where actually it looked and where actually it looked and made his decision based on it. As you see in the red part, it looks and it says, look, most probably here you have a problem. Okay, now let's give us some problem, discrimination and bias. AI, because it's used on data that is stored on the internet, can produce a very biased response and totally untrue and untruthful response, right? Now, how can you avoid this? First of all, make sure that your data actually is even and it's correct. Then just don't use biased data. Don't use biased data who favors one category compared to other. After that, evaluate your algorithm, evaluate your model periodically. Don't just do it and you think, oh, I'm done. This model is perfect. No, do it, let it work, do it again, do periodic test. And then try when you work on a team, try to make your team as diverse as possible. And this way, you'll be able to get rid of problems like first of all, there were some problems with AI that favors light-skinned people in disfavor of a black tone people. There's a problems about the tone, like if someone want to take a loan out of a bank, it favors one group of people compared to other group of people, and all of this is because the data that has been used was biased, and because of that, it produced bias and discrimination results. All right, but at the same time, AI can do false results, like very false results. How does this work? Again, AI has behind it an algorithm, and that algorithm can be manipulated. For instance, I will give you an example. Here's an example of a stop sign. For us humans, we just look at the stop sign. It doesn't matter whether there are some stickers on it, some black spots on it. We're gonna distinguish that. Look, this is still a stop sign. But for the AI model, it's gonna see totally different way. Why? Because the image was altered. For us, it's something up, but AI, those stickers represent a total another way. How AI actually can understand image. Every image is made out of pixels. Every pixels it's made of zero of ones, right? Now let's take a QR code as an example. You have a QR code. You can see that QR code. But if someone just alter the information between this QR code, just change one pixel status from 0 to 1, from 1 to 0, the AI, when it's going to read the QR code, is going to see totally different thing. But for us humans, it's gonna be the same thing. But AI is gonna say a whole different thing. So this is some ways that AI is used to produce false results. People use AI with misspelled AI by just alter the information that AI sees. Also, there's we can use AI in very malicious ways. Some of them include deepfake, surveillance, and fraud and spam. Deepfake is the way of giving the identity of a people and presenting it online something that actually people didn't say. It's like mimicking their voice, mimicking their appearance. Surveillance AI is used to surveil the people and to like China use it. I think no, and it's also used for fraud and spam. Now, in AI is a very great tool to help. It's a very great tool to help economies to develop faster, right? Historically speaking, when you develop, when a country is developing, it follows some, I don't know, some steps, right? You have, I don't know, first step, I hope you move, second step, you take the second step, move, third, you take the first step, and so on, and so on. Now, for instance, let's take a country which is very, which his basically their economy is based on fruits and agriculture, right? Now, if they want to step up, they can just keep one step, one step of development and become one step ahead by just keeping. How? Using AI. For instance, if a country produces wine, right, they can use AI to make the production of wine more perfectly, the quality to be more good, and in this way, they skip an intermediate step. Amazing. Now here's the problem with AI and jobs. We're scared about it, but we shall not be somehow. Yeah. First of all, AI of course is gonna replace some jobs, which is inevitable. It's every step in development of our humanity, in industrial steps and so on. Some jobs are gonna be replaced, but don't forget, historically speaking, the jobs that have been replaced allowed for new jobs to come in. So here the AI comes also too. AI most probably is going to replace jobs that require administration support, office jobs, like, I don't know, like go to Starbucks. Most probably there not be any more servers. You just go to Starbucks, you just order on your computer and you get to Starbucks. Like you will not need people to schedule meetings, to make the calendars. No, this is just repetitive jobs, which is gonna be most probably would be done by AI. But at the same time, but people who are lifelong learners, they will not lose their job because they're gonna learn the new skills that are necessary for the new jobs that was gonna appear in the new era of AI. Now, that was AI in a nutshell, I guess, presenting by me. So let's fired rockets, man. See you.